Hey guys, Miss Bishop here. So you are on Destination 5, and I let you guys know that in the quiz, if you have not passed it up to 2 times, to come back to this video. If you have not attempted the quiz 2 times, please do so now and pause the video and come back if needed. All right, so for this inner, outer, and sun Venn diagram, I'm going to be helping you guys get to the answers, but not giving the answers. So as I go through and talk about them, I'm going to delete what we've already talked about and where to find it so you guys can know where to reference to get these answers. So first things first, last destination, you did Destination 4 and you made a solar system scale model. You're going to be able to use that to help you find out which Venn diagram, either inner, outer sun, both, or all right, are going to orbit outside the asteroid belt, and which ones, so that's going to be here, and which ones are going to orbit inside the asteroid belt, right here. Next, you're going to be using previous knowledge and what you've learned in Destination 1 through 7 to find out which one is going to be a star, which one is going to be in our solar system, which one's in our Milky Way, which are made of elements, which are sphere-shaped, and which ones are going to rotate, and which ones are going to orbit in the Kuiper Belt. All right, next you're going to use your inner versus outer lab that you did, the one with the bar graphs with the inner and outer planets, to help you answer this question. You're going to find these in the reading. You're going to find which ones are Jovian and what the definition of Jovian is, which ones are terrestrial in the definition, which ones have a high density, which ones have a low density, which ones revolve faster, and you're going to kind of need to read into that a little bit and go back and reference what the difference between revolve and rotate is. Which ones revolve slowly. Again, you're going to have to reference revolve versus rotate. All right, and with that, when you review rotation versus revolving, you're going to find out which ones rotate rapidly or quickly, which ones rotate at all, and which ones have a slow rotation. All right. You might need to reference outside of inner planets and outer planets and go to the sun, which ones rotate, which ones have no rings, and which ones have rings. You're also going to find in the inner versus outer lab which ones have a small size and mass, which ones have large size and mass, and which ones are made of rock and metal. All right, now you might need to do some research outside of the labs. You found out some things about the sun, but you might need to go into the internet to explore. So you're going to need to decide which ones have 8 or more satellites. If you need help finding what's a satellite, you need to define it on your own, and 8 and less satellites. You might need to look to see when all these started forming, right, the formation and how they're fueled. Right, you're going to use your references back in past science units to find out which ones have gravity and mass. You're going to need to reference which ones have layers and a few different options. And you're going to need to use your brain to figure out which one has the largest mass in the solar system. All right, you're going to need to find out what orbits the sun. And when we say warmer, that's in reference to warmer than other things in our galaxy, and then not as warm as our sun. I do want to let you know that I went over just one at a time. Sometimes there's going to have both properties of inner planets versus outer planets, sometimes inner planets in the sun, sometimes outer planets in the sun, or if they have all 3. All right. So if you are insistent that it is an inner planet property or an outer planet, make sure you think to yourself, could this also be compared to the sun? And then you're going to check your answers, and then you are going to attempt the quiz again. Good luck, and hope you get 100 this time.